Welcome to Crime Stories Now. Today, we delve deep into the heart-rending narratives of mothers pushed beyond the limits of the law by overwhelming love and profound grief. These are not just stories. They are stark reflections of pain, desperation, and the extremities of maternal instinct. Each tale we explore today highlights a critical, often unsettling question. What happens when the law fails to deliver justice, and a mother feels her only option is to take matters into her own hands? As we navigate through these intense stories, we find ourselves in the murky waters of morality, legality, and raw human emotion. These are the stories of mothers who, facing unbearable circumstances, decided that the cost of inaction was far greater than the consequences of unlawful retribution. In 1981, the courtroom fell into a stunned silence as Maryann Bachmeier took a drastic step to confront the man accused of her daughter's brutal assault and murder. Each step she took echoed a mother's unbearable pain and her solitary quest for justice. Maryann, carrying the weight of her daughter's memory, faced the accused with a resolve that shocked the world. As she fired the fatal shot, it wasn't just the sound of a gun. It was a scream of grief and fury that reverberated beyond the courtroom walls. This act, though shocking, prompts us to question the depths of despair a mother can reach when the system she trusts fails her. In the aftermath, society grappled with complex feelings of sympathy and condemnation, reflecting on the boundaries of justice and the profound impact of a child's loss on a mother. The courtroom became a dramatic stage when Ellie Nestler, consumed by the anguish of her son's suffering at the hands of his abuser, took justice into her own hands. The echoes of the gunshots she fired at Daniel Driver not only marked the end of her tormentor, but also ignited a fierce debate on vigilante justice. Her actions, though extreme, underscore a mother's protective instinct pushed to its limits. As the news of her act spread, it opened up a Pandora's box of ethical and legal questions. What rights do parents have when the law seems inadequate? Ellie's story forces us to confront these dilemmas, even as it paints a portrait of a woman who believed that the courtroom was her last resort to safeguard her child's future. In 2013, Bonita Vela's world turned upside down when she discovered the unthinkable about her son's molester. Driven by a fierce desire to protect her child from further harm, she took drastic measures that would forever alter several lives. Using a box cutter as an instrument of her anguished justice, Bonita's actions were a visceral response to a mother's worst nightmare. This chapter explores the dark corridors of a mother's psyche when pushed to the brink. The incident not only served as a grim reminder of the lengths to which a mother will go to protect her child, but also highlighted the severe repercussions of taking the law into one's own hands. As we dissect Bonita's decision, we delve into the complex interplay of justice, trauma, and maternal instinct. When Tammy Lee Gibson wielded an aluminum baseball bat against a convicted sex offender lurking too close to her home, it was a clear signal of her boundaries not to be crossed. This chapter delves into the psyche of a mother whose primary instinct is to defend her territory and her child at all costs. The clashing of metal against threat resonated as a powerful metaphor for the clash between societal laws and personal justice. Tammy's story is not just about the physical confrontation, but about the emotional and psychological warfare she waged to ensure her child's safety. As we explore her actions, we are forced to confront the uncomfortable truth about the lengths to which one will go when the protective instincts of a mother are ignited by real and perceived threats. The story of Leesa Richmond is a tumultuous journey into the heart of maternal fury. When allegations surfaced against her son's coach, Leesa took matters into her own hands, leading to a physical altercation that left the community in shock. This chapter explores the tangled web of emotions and decisions that lead a mother to confront not just a man, but a system that she feels has failed her child. Her actions, while extreme, highlight the complex dynamics of trust, betrayal, and the desperate measures a mother might resort to protect her child. As we dissect Leesa's story, we delve deeper into the societal expectations of mothers and the intense pressures they face when their children's safety is on the line. Lori Palmer found herself at the heart of a legal storm when she confronted her daughter's molester. What followed was not just a confrontation, but a protracted battle through the courts that tested her resolve and questioned her methods. This chapter examines the emotional and legal complexities involved when a mother takes on the dual roles of protector and avenger. Lori's journey through the legal system, fraught with challenges and setbacks, underscores the often painful reality of seeking justice within the confines of the law. Her story is a compelling narrative of endurance, showcasing the resilience required to navigate the labyrinth of legal proceedings while maintaining the fierce protective instinct of a mother. When Maria del Carmen Garcia learned of the horror her daughter endured, the line between justice and vengeance blurred. Her response was lethal, driven by a primal urge for retribution that would see her stepping far beyond the bounds of legal justice. This chapter explores the profound impact of maternal grief and the extremities of actions it can provoke. Maria's story is a stark reminder of the raw emotions that can drive a mother to commit acts that defy legal and moral norms. As we unpack her actions, we are confronted with the unsettling questions about the limits of justice and the depths of a mother's love. Kimberly Cunningham's story unfolds with a tragic intensity as she took a fatal stand to protect her niece from an abusive relationship. Her actions, while extreme, reveal the complexities of familial bonds and the protective instincts that extend beyond one's immediate offspring. This chapter delves into the moral and ethical dilemmas faced by Kimberly as she decided to intervene in a dangerous situation, ultimately leading to fatal consequences. Her story raises critical questions about the boundaries of intervention, the responsibilities of relatives, and the harsh realities of domestic abuse. As we explore Kimberly's decision, we are reminded of the powerful influence of maternal instincts, even when they are extended to non-biological children. Driven by an overwhelming maternal instinct, Sarah Sands found herself in a dire situation when she discovered the abuse her son endured. Her response, a desperate stab in the dark, was a visceral reaction to the immediate threat she perceived. This chapter explores the intense emotional turmoil and the snap decisions that can lead a mother to take drastic actions. Sarah's story is a gripping narrative of love, loss, and the extreme measures one might take when pushed to the brink. As we analyze her actions, we delve into the psychological impact of discovering a child's abuse and the unpredictable ways in which a mother might respond. Anjay Barad led a group of women in the lynching of A.K.U. Yadav, a notorious criminal who had terrorized their community. This act of collective maternal fury not only brought an end to Yadav's reign of terror, but also highlighted the power of communal action against injustice. This chapter examines the dynamics of group psychology and the extraordinary circumstances that can lead mothers to take law into their own hands as a collective. Anjay's story is a testament to the strength of women united by a common cause, showcasing the lengths to which they are willing to go to protect their community and their children from harm. As we conclude our journey through these stirring tales of maternal justice, we are left to ponder the profound complexities of the human condition. These stories, each a raw exposition of pain, love, and desperation, challenge us to reflect on the boundaries of right and wrong. They compel us to consider the depths of a mother's love and the lengths to which she will go to protect her children. In the quiet aftermath of these narratives, we must ask ourselves about the nature of justice and the roles we wish to play within it. Thank you for joining us on this intense exploration at the intersection of maternal instinct and the law. Until next time, keep questioning, keep seeking, and remember, the stories of today shape the truths of tomorrow.